We are celebrating first Advent here in Sweden today. In Sweden we have a celebration that every Sunday until Christmas is something special. We do light some candles one at a time until Christmas, and we do usually put up our Christmas decorations until this day. It's very fun that this is my usual upload days, and I was planning on showing you some of my Christmas decorations in my apartment. Maybe you can hear I have a very stuffed nose. It's to the point that I'm getting this weird sensation in my ears even. My rib have been healing. I did break a rib from coughing too hard. I think it's 1.5 months ago now. I've used healed and now I'm starting to catch the flu. I'm very grateful to all of you who have been asking me if I actually should take some blood tests, look if I have anything with my immune system. Thankfully, there is nothing wrong. I guess I'm just a sickness magnet, but I do have been very stressed this last year. It's been very hectic with renovating. I unfortunately had a lot of work, drama, and now when I'm finally starting to relax, I'm getting really, really ill. So I have with me a cup of tea. I bought this Christmas mug second hand, and it's with 2 Yorkshire Terriers under a mistletoe. It's the same print on the back, and I really, really do love this mug. As you might know, I do love dogs. The tea I'm drinking today, I actually bought yesterday. It is called winter tea, which means winter tea, and I really fell for the picture with the snowy wintry landscape with the moose Ellie in Swedish. So the taste is of course black tea with goji berries, aroma, jordgubbsskivor, which is strawberry slices, and jordgubbsbitar, which is bits of strawberry. Really, really good tea. Even though I am a bit ill once again, I will be heading to work. I don't have a fever and I'm not bad enough to actually want to stay at home, and I do not want being home for a month on sick leave right before Christmas was not a very fun event. I have not gotten any of my, is it called maybe an insurance for getting ill. I haven't gotten those money. I would really like to buy Christmas gifts this year for my family and friends, and of course this year will just be smaller gifts. I've had this realization that it's of course gifts are very, very fun to give away. I really do enjoy giving Christmas gifts to the people I love in my life. But you know, buying second-hand, pre-loved, something small, crafting. I have been spending too much money on Christmas, especially in my previous relationships. It is not up to me to buy every single thing that a partner wants. And realizing that now, I don't know, it's a hard thing, realizing that you may be giving too much, you know. So I've been getting a lot of smaller gifts, stuff people need, stuff people do enjoy, but the more expensive things I've been looking up second hand for a really, really good price. There is no shame in giving away second hand gifts. And I was planning for this weekend to show maybe not the entirety, but more of a little sneak peek of my apartment. I spent a year renovating this place. I do not still have all of the furniture that I would like. Last week, or was it 2 weeks ago now, I finally got my bed that I ordered like 4 months ago from the Swedish store Mio. Finally got it, but I do not have any like blankets, pillows, any of the, what do you call it? I don't have like any pillowcases or covers or duvets or anything like that right now. I just been sleeping with my heating blanket and the pillows from the couch. It's been working really well. I won't really be showing the bedroom or the closets since they are right now just filled with stuff. I have been going through a lot of my things. I do have a hard time giving away stuff. Most of my items are pre-loved, second-hand, but I still have a really hard time getting rid of old stuff. Moving into a smaller home than I had previously, I used to see how much things I have and how much I need to get rid of. I have boxes and boxes of stuff that I can't find myself to sell or give away, and I really need to sit down and do some hard thinking. I cannot live in a home just with moving boxes of stuff. The hallway right now is really empty. If you remember from my little clothing try-on haul I did this summer, which was a great video to do, I had this full-sized large mirror, but it turned out I had no secure way to secure it to the wall, and my dog really loved going to that mirror, and I was horrified of him, walking into it and it falling over, hurting him, or maybe potentially even worse than hurting him. So I got rid of that mirror. I gave it to a friend of mine for, a dinner. And I will be looking into getting do you call it like a dresser for clothing, miscellaneous items. Used to have a junk drawer or two. I think that will be really nice. And I have been looking at a smaller mirror to put on top of this dresser, and I think it will turn out really good looking, really pretty, and really, looking like a home once again and not just an empty hallway. But I did finally put up my Christmas tree and some decorations Of course, I have my American rocking chair, my most beloved possession. I have a smaller Christmas tree this year around. It's pretty tall, I think, 210 centimeters, but it is a little bit slimmer, and I think that was a great decision for me and my home. I'm really trying to declutter, and this way it actually feels very Christmassy, but not too much. Over here I have my small, very old TV and some other Christmas decorations. I found all of these items secondhand. In the back with the little Santa and the trees are from a Swedish brand called Fyrklöven, which are worth together I think around $200, and I only paid $30 for both of them, which is such a crazy find. I do love secondhand shopping for myself and to resell, and I know thrifting has become very mainstream, and I'm so glad for that. There is no shame in trying to save money. I do have these very phallic looking little Santas. I am a bit immature, but I did have to get those. And just to show a little sneak peek, I have some of my manga figurines, my manga books, some of my old Sims 2 games in my, what do you call it, like the shelf underneath the TV. I have a lot of items I need to start going through, but the Christmas tree is one of my favorite things to look at during Christmas. Years and years ago on my channel I did a Christmas ornament ASMR video. That is actually the only video I have been taking down. I had an eye infection. I looked at it and it was just horrible, you know. I didn't want to see myself looking that way. But in that video I showed a lot of my Christmas dogs. I love dogs. I'm really a dog person. And every year I try to find a new ornament that looks like a dog or a paw print. And I have been finding some this year as well. I even have some Moomins and some really, really, really beautiful ornaments this year. Here you can see one of my favorites and some ornaments I got from my mother. I hope I can show you these without them making too much sound. These tall ones are my absolute favorites of all time. I have them looking like a Joker and a couple of Santas, one with a long hat and one with a long beard. I bought this at a really old interior store many years ago. I was told they are handmade from the Netherlands. I've been trying to find a brand name or an artist online because I do love these. I only found them second hand here locally. If you do know where to find these or what they are called, please leave it in my comments. I would be so grateful if you were able to do that for me. I'm really trying this December to focus on more Christmassy themed content. I will be going through some highly wished items to create ASMR with. I will be making Swedish Christmas content, and I do really hope to maybe make a bonus video or two if I have the time for that. This Christmas I will actually be celebrating with some family, and I have to travel quite a lot back and forth since my relatives relatives live a bit far away from each other, and I just really want this holiday to be very family oriented this year. Just to show you a little bit quick, here is right now my living room, and you can even see some boxes behind the couch. I have these beautiful paintings that look similar to my favorite outdoor places where I live. My gaming corner is looking horrible right now. I am trying to set up like a little office corner, but it's just so much junk and I don't even have all the frames up. But I do love my little shelf of World of Warcraft collectibles. The Tankard of Terror, a little chest. I really love it. And right now my kitchen has been messy. I had to put a rug underneath my table since it's been pretty cold. But as you can see, the walls are empty. The lighting source is a bit high up, but it is starting to feel like a home. I have some wall plates, vintage ones, but I really enjoy nature. So my plan is to frame this World of Warcraft Taven poster. I'm looking for like maybe a golden frame and putting up over the kitchen table. I think that will be very fitting for my home. And just a little overview of my kitchen, how it's been turning out. It is from IKEA. I haven't paid a fortune, but it did take a lot of time to get it assembled. To the left corner I have a little coffee and tea station. Here you can see my Christmas mug once again. I have it pretty clean right now. I am going to put in some lamps in the glass shelf and underneath the cabinets. But I'm really happy how it's turning out. It truly feels like a home. And the bathroom has probably went through the biggest change of them all. My bathroom is really tiny, and it was quite expensive to do this bathroom. I think I paid $5,000 for all of it, which is pretty expensive in Sweden, at least as a single household. I think I will make a more in-depth video apartment tour once I have everything fixed. Still fixing up the closets. I need to get these racks to put up clothes on. I need some bedside tables for my bedroom, some dressers for the hallway, and just mainly getting rid of a lot of items. I need to sell it off. I need to give it away to friends, family, charity shops. I just need to sit down and really think over what is important to keep. What has been from relatives, what has been from friends, gifts, I can't just keep buying stuff that I don't use, even though they are pretty. I really do hope you enjoy this kind of more rambly videos, since I do have such a great time creating this kind of content. Have you been Christmas decorating your home? Do you have any Christmas spirit yet? It's been raining quite a lot where I live. It's really slippery outside and not a lot of snow, but I hope it will come. Like 2 weeks ago it was over minus 20 degrees. It's been really cold and now it's really warm again. I don't know what's been going up with the weather. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will stay tuned for next week here on YouTube. If you're interested, check out my Patreon, where I try to upload weekly exclusive ASMR videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all a continued wonderful weekend,